Hey, we always live Elvis.
Memphis Mafia Kid
And Teresa.
and hey y'all. Wow, we are back and we're not only back from vacation, but we're glad to be back with each and every one of y'all. Missed y'all. We appreciate all the comments while we were on vacation. We got them and uh, thank y'all for thinking about us and thinking of us. Before we get started, just want to say, hey, we got to hang out with some of our Elvis family down there. Got to have dinner and some good laughs. Also got to take a coffee break and some good laughs and a lot of talk going on there. And it was wonderful. Our trip, y'all.
Ooh, we were going 90 to nothing.
Wow, fantastic. Let me just say, along the Gulf Coast, there wasn't too many stores. I don't think that Teresa missed.
There's
okay,
plenty.
let me just
There
say.
were plenty.
I think we broke a record. I really do. But
No.
y'all, before we get it, we got some great viewers' questions today. Like I said, and we're glad to be back, and we're gonna keep things on a roll now. Today's Sunday. Have a video out Wednesday, and we'll keep them
Back on track.
Yeah, we'll keep them rolling from there and do what we like to do, talk about Elvis and share Elvis. But before we get started today, I want to start it off. Me and Teresa both. It's we're gonna both say a little something of how we feel. Mainly, I want to say, with this country today, it's God bless everybody, but I want to send a special God bless to the Kirk family, Charlie Kirk's family, his wife, his children. May God watch over you and be with you. And our condolences and prayers sincerely go out on something that y'all, I don't mind saying, that I think was very useless. And this is not, like Teresa said, that's not what this channel's about. We're just going to kind of say what we feel real quick. And we're going to continue with this channel with what we do. But, y'all, that's why we live in I want to say the greatest country ever. We're trying to bring it back. But what we stand for, each and every one of us have the right to feel and believe how we want to, whether it's right or wrong in whoever's eyes. Really, the only one that we got to answer to is God. But, useless things especially for anybody, but somebody young, just because of why? Because you disagree or don't see things the same way.
It's a tragedy.
It is. Teresa, I think y'all know. I mean, like I said, it just, and my heart pours for them little children and his wife that, that's no longer going to have a husband and a father to grow up in this great country. It breaks my heart. But
I know. I don't have words. I mean, it's a tragedy. It's a horrible thing that happened. There's nothing to celebrate for anyone who is murdered. Our country needs our prayers. It really does.
Our country needs our prayers and needs all of our help. We need to pull together and get back on the right page.
Yeah.
And with that, y'all, let's move on and get into our other prayers that we have for our Elvis family.
Yeah. All right. So we have prayers for Smokey 1526, for the Epple family, and for Donald Blanton's wife and daughter. We're keeping you all in our prayers.
Always in our prayers. We love our Elvis family, and God be with y'all.
Yes. We have happy birthdays to Missy Harris, Kathleen Price, and also prayers for her and her son. Happy birthday to Robert, Lynn Burns, Charles Massengill, Eddie Button, and then happy heavenly birthday to Raymond Trins and Antonio Roma. That's our prayers. And
happy birthday to each and every one of y'all, and all our prayers to y'all. Y'all, like I said, it's great to be back. So, hey, if Teresa's ready, I'm ready if she's able from
Oh,
all that shopping.
I can all that shopping.
Maybe she can
And,
muster.
and what did you do all of? A lot.
What
Mm-hmm.
shopping with you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, the first question is from Night Owl. Did Donna Presley really live at Graceland in a trailer with her parents?
I think yes and no. I think maybe people's a little mixed up. Early on, when she was younger, I think she did for a little while. However, we actually moved up to Graceland in '74, and Donna was not living there then. I believe she was married, but she wasn't living there. And her younger sister Karen was, and I talked to Karen a good bit here and there. Karen was sweet too, but as far as her living there, I guess is what a lot of folks is asking. When Elvis passed away, no, she did not live there
At that time.
Right.
All right, from Carol D. Why do you think Elvis thought he wouldn't be remembered?
Only Elvis really knows that, but my and I've thought about this a lot, y'all. And I see it if you just look. I think it had a little bit to do with the loneliness, maybe, of not wanting to be forgotten and to be remembered, but in that magnitude of being that famous, I think it goes through every entertainer or actor, or I think it at a certain point, even you take it down even to sports careers and stuff, it's in us to always want to be the best or be on top. And I think that was somewhat his worries. I mean, on one side, like we've talked about, I mean, Elvis Presley knew who he was, and he loved being, as my mama said, being Elvis Presley. But, sure, he was human, and during times, you just have to think about, I'm sure, he thought a lot of times. He even, spoke up with some people. I never heard him say anything, about not being remembered or not being on top. But it had to always, that's one of the pressures I think that had.
I think that's a human thing. I think everyone, to some extent, worries about when they die, will they be remembered? Just by their children, their grandchildren down the line, or how long they'll be remembered.
Sure they do. And let me end that question with this. Boy, was he more than remembered. And always will be.
Yeah, he still is. All right, from Peggy Wilkerson. After Elvis passed, did you get to see or spend time with Lisa Marie as you did when you were younger?
No. And we've talked about that. All that, y'all, and I've said it, when Elvis passed, a lot of things changed. Everything changed. And, Lisa went with her mother to California, and of course we stayed here in the South. And I wish now that like I've said, that I had tried a little harder, and as I want to think and feel that she thought about it too. I know she did. We had two different lives, and either one of us could have reached out, and I think we both, God knows I do, wish we had have. There was a couple times, when she come back that we did get to speak, talk, and we talked about, some of the crazy things that we did and how it was. But, as I've always said, and I'll always believe that Lisa was somewhat, I guess, brainwashed to wipe out all of that part of her life and just completely start a new one. That's just the way I feel about it.
From Kelly Simar Dogs. Was Rising Sun still at Graceland when Elvis passed away? And if so, did he stay there until he died?
He was. He was at Graceland, and y'all, I'm sorry, I can't remember the date. I know a lot of you will comment and put it on there. That Rising Sun passed away, but he did. He passed away at Graceland. And as far as I know, he's buried at Graceland. So thank you for that question. That's a good question.
From Dinshaw Polka. Did you ever ask Elvis for advice on the best pickup lines for the ladies?
No, I mean, I never needed. No, I'm just
Well,
you know,
14,
that is a
so,
great question, and you would think, but you know, never did ask him, never did talk to him about that. It just, I don't know, it never, you know, come across my mind. You know, I guess that would have been good. He probably would have got a laugh, and probably would have, you know, told me some good pickup lines, but never got any advice from him. But I learned.
What about advice from your daddy?
Yeah, got some from my daddy.
Yeah.
But we'll, you know,
Yeah.
you and Mama, you are part of these videos and watch them. So let's just say, Daddy, I think gave me great advice, don't you?
I don't know.
I
You
think
haven't
so.
told me.
I think so. Yes. I turned out pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. Oh, what was that for?
Had a little,
You had a little. I know you did. A little is right. From Jeremy Phillips, did Elvis ever show you his badge and gun collection?
He did. Seen them, and man, he had the guns. He had some beautiful guns. Some pistols that was just out of this. And you know, that's he bought. You know, Daddy, and other group, but you know, Daddy's because I've seen them several beautiful pistols and shotgun rifle, whatever you want to call it. But he had some beautiful weapons. He sure did.
From Wanda McD, what was Lisa's first words to you when you saw her after Elvis's death?
When that afternoon, early night, as I've told y'all before, we were, she come out on the golf cart to our trailer, and at first we just got on. We was riding. You know, all of us were upset. All of us had been crying. All of us was totally lost. I think the very, very first thing that she actually set out was, my daddy's dead. My daddy's gone. And we just rode, cried. You know, we talked more. A lot of it was silent. Like I said, you know, we told her that we knew. We told her how we felt. She told us how she felt. Like I say, y'all, there was just there was a lot going on, and if it's okay at this time, I'd rather not really just get deep into it. However, we may talk about it some other time, but thanks for the question.
All right, so the last question is from Cheryl Ann. She wants to know
Hey, Cheryl.
if you ever flew on the Lisa Murray with Elvis.
I did. And actually, when we went to Palm Springs, that last vacation was the ultimate trip or ultimate dream for me. He actually took me and gave me a self-guided tour of the whole plane. And at the end, just before we was getting ready to land in Palm Springs, he carried me up to the cockpit, and I actually got to sit in the cockpit and watch from the cockpit the landing. And that night, I mean the whole trip, but that night leaving and flying and being on the Lisa Marie is one of the greatest times and memories in my life. It was you know, and I know I can see and hear Elvis now, you know, and he, especially when he carried me to the bathroom there and he was showing me the gold sink, and, you know, and so he was so proud.
What do you think
So proud
from
of
that
Lisa.
tour? What do you think was his favorite part of the plane? From how he acted, showing you around,
I think just the plane
the
itself.
whole thing.
Just yes, of him owning. He was so proud of it, and he should have been. It was beautiful, and during that time, for you know, entertainer like him, you know, to own and have a big plane like that was something, and still is. But yes, I've flown on it and been on it. Wished I could again.
Mm.
But y'all, I'm kind of, I apologize, kind of tangled up with some of the questions tonight. But hey, y'all, please ask whatever you want to ask. As y'all all know, we'll try to answer them the best we can. And as y'all all know, you know, when you ask it, be prepared. You may not like the answer that I give you, but the answer that I give you is going to be from the truth and what I shared. Just that simple. Like I said, and I know a lot of people, not a lot, some of you may not agree with that, and that's fine too. That's what I went to talking about. But it's nothing to destroy our relationship with. It's nothing to get bent out of shape and, you know, something serious happen over seeing things different or disagreements, y'all. We all need to stop, I think, and, you know, just take a look at ourselves and try each and every day to do better, to love one another, and to ask God to show us the way.
Do you remember the Coca-Cola ad? I'd like to buy the world a Coke. I think we need that song again.
Yes.
Just the heart
You know,
of that
that's-
song,
yes.
you know, and what it talks about.
And if y'all remember that, I'm sure you do. If you've lived here in the United States, yeah,
to
I'd
sing
like
in
to buy.
perfect harmony, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I wish it was. I hope it'll get back to that one day.
Yes.
I really do.
But y'all, you know, sorry about the sad times, but we've got a lot of beautiful times coming. So y'all take care of yourselves. And until Wednesday, remember, we always live Elvis.